enforcing immigration laws since 1984. I started as a Border Patrol agent. I became the first ICE director that actually came up through the ranks. My biggest honor was working with the greatest president of my lifetime, Donald Trump. Now, Brandon Judd just told you, we had the most secure border in my lifetime. Every president I've worked for, and I worked for 6, starting with Ronald Reagan, every president, even Clinton and Obama, took some steps to secure our border. Some did more than others, but no one did more than President Trump. Illegal immigration down 83%, 45-year low, all the success of President Trump. Joe Biden's the first president in the history of this nation who came into office and unsecured the border on purpose. Secretary Mayorkas, who's the Secretary of Homeland Security, has defied his oath, hasn't done one thing to slow the flow. He's attacked the men and women of the Border Patrol. He lied about the men on horse patrol. When we take back Congress, he needs to be impeached on day one. Day one. No, shout out to Bill Maloogian from Fox News, because he's down on the border every day pulling the curtain back on this lawless administration. And a shout to Mr. McCarthy, the next Speaker of the House. He did an interview yesterday. He said, you're not sure you're going to impeach anybody? The American people want Alejandro Mayorkas impeached. So do it. We went for the most secure border in my lifetime. We're the strongest nation in the world, and we no longer control our southern border. The criminal cartels in Mexico control the border, and President Biden handed it to them. This is like, the numbers are speaking for themselves. Adding to the report that came out last night, we've had over 4 million illegal aliens enter the country illegally. Almost 2 million were released in the United States. We got over 1 million gotaways, 1 million recorded gotaways caught on camera, drone traffic, sensor traffic. This isn't a guess. 1 million crossed this border and got away. Since Joe Biden became president, the Border Patrol has arrested 113 known suspected terrorists trying to sneak in this country. The Border Patrol has arrested people from 160 countries. So how many of the 1 million got into this country came from the country that sponsored terrorism and came here to do us harm? I don't care what your opinion on illegal immigration. What Joe Biden has done is to create a national security crisis of huge proportions. Now, how many known suspected terrorists came in? I don't know, but someday we're going to find out. So after we get done with Mayorkas, Biden, get on the stage, because you're next. President Trump was one badass president. He came into office and did what no one else has ever done. He secured our border. And when you secure the border, you save lives. Brandon said it earlier. We say the Trump administration, Tom Homan, you're racist. Your policies are inhumane. Well, illegal immigration was down 83%. How many women weren't being raped by the cartels? How many children didn't die in the river? How many Americans didn't die from drug overdoses that come across that border? President Trump saved lives. Joe Biden's policies are killing people. Over 100,000 Americans are drug overdoses because of fentanyl come across that border. Over 1,400 migrants have died on U.S. soil. That's a record by far. Trafficking of women and children for sexual purposes at all-time high. His policies aren't humane. His policies are ruining this country, and we're less safe today than we were when he took office. That is just a stone-cold truth. I'm going to end with this. I'm still pissed off, even though I had dinner with the president in Las Vegas about 3 weeks ago. I'll tell you what I told him. He comes back, I come back, we fix this shit.